Hello, we're pathfinders. It's a privilege and to be with you. I'm excited. Wow, this is week 8 of our 15-week growth challenge. How much progress you can make only if you decide and you're determined. Week 8. Wow, this is exciting. Okay, welcome to week 8 of our 15-week growth challenge. This week we are looking at pains and how they can be used as a growth opportunity in our lives, in our business. Pain and how pain can be used as a growth opportunity in our lives and in our business. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 5 ways to turn our pains to a growth opportunity in life and business. 5 ways to do what? Turn our pains to growth opportunities in business. Listen to this. Pain is inevitable as we grow. As we grow in life and business, pain is what? Is inevitable. As we attempt to grow in life, as we attempt to grow in business, we experience pain. Some of the pains we are going to experience, are as follows. We're going to experience the pain of inexperience. Why? Because no man starts anything experienced. You always start inexperienced. So that comes with pain. You're going to suffer pains of incompetence. No person get good starting anything in the first case. So you're going to suffer the pains of disappointment, pain of failure, because growth and business in life involves social interactions. You're going to have, pains of conflicts, pains of changes. Change will be inevitable. As a matter of fact, growth is what? Growth is change. So we're going to suffer pains of change. Okay, when we grow, when we do business and grow our business, we're going to extend ourselves. So sometimes we're going to suffer the pains of bad health, pains of hard decision. We'll be faced with hard decision to make, life-changing decision, and we'll be faced with pains of financial loss. These are some of the pains we will face. Okay, these are inevitable pains. But what lessons, what experience should this teach us? This painful experience, what lessons should it teach us? What should we learn from them? They should teach us how to let our discomforts be a catalyst to our development. How to let our discomfort be a catalyst to our what? Our development. That growth also is the best possible outcome for any negative experience. Bad experience should teach us that growth is the best outcome for what? For any negative experience. So we're going to look at 5 ways to turn your pain to a growth opportunity. First, choose a positive life philosophy, a positive life stand. Listen to this. If you maintain a positive life stand, you will put yourself in the best position to manage bad experience and turn this bad experience to a positive growth. Why? With a positive life stand, good will become better and bad will not be that bad. A positive life philosophy will always find a positive lesson in every experience. Therefore, I encourage you today, decide today that life is basically what? Good. Life is what? Basically good. Okay, so how do I develop this mindset to see life as always good? Tell yourself that life is filled with good and bad. If you have good, you must have bad. Some of these good and bad I can't control. That's life. You can't control the good and the bad. Some of the good and the bad will find me. That's, inevitably, some of the good and bad will find me. If I have a negative life attitude, what happens? The good and bad will turn worse. But if I have a positive life attitude, what happens? The good and bad will turn better. Therefore, I make a choice to choose a positive life attitude in every situation I find myself. So that's how to develop the mindset. The second way we can, turn our bad experiences to a growth opportunity in life and business is to embrace the bad experience and use it to develop our creativity. And, embrace what? The bad experience and use it to do what? To develop our creativity. Listen to this. When we have bad experience, don't let it discourage you. Don't let it make you angry. Instead, find a way for that bad experience to prompt your creativity. How do you do that? You do that by finding at least one positive thing about that bad experience. Find what? One positive thing is enough to find about your bad experience, So prompting your creativity is finding something positive about that bad experience. Okay? Thirdly, we embrace the value of the bad experience. The third way to turn our bad experience to a great opportunity is to do what? Is to embrace the value in the bad experience. I think it was Napoleon Hill that says that says every adversity has a seed of an equivalent or greater benefit. Every adversity has a seed of a equivalent or greater benefit. So one of the values in bad experience is life experience, life lesson. One of the value in bad experience is what? Is life lesson. So facing difficulties is inevitable. We all can avoid it. Learning from them is optional, but we must choose to learn the lesson, that every bad experience brings to us. Therefore, every difficulty, every difficult time is what? Is a growth experience. Tell yourself, every difficult time is what? Is a growth experience. The fourth way we can turn our bad experience to great opportunities is to make good changes after learning from the bad experience. Of what use will the lesson, will the great attitude be if you don't do something with it? This is especially true if your bad experience is as a result of bad judgment. So you learn from it. And that's why we talk about experience with evaluation. You learn from it. Pain gives us the opportunity to turn our lives around. Pain gives us is an opportunity to do what? To turn your life around, for me to turn my life around. Know this. A bend in the road of life is not the end of the road unless we fail to make the turn. A bend in the road of life is not the end of the road except we fail to do what? To make the turn. So at every point in time, we must do what? We must make the change. Okay? I can't remember who made the quote. He said, as fire hardens steel into a usable tool, so too can pain shape us into amazing people for the future. But in any case, we must make the change for this to be true. We must make the change. So when you learn from bad experience, you must make the needed change. Knowledge plus great attitude invested in discipline equals miracle. But knowledge plus great attitude uninvested in discipline equals, is wasted. So you must, take note of that. Finally, the fifth way that you can turn your pains into growth opportunity is to take responsibility for your life. I ask you this question. Are you a victim or a victor? I am a victor. People who overcome bad experiences avoid the label of a victim and take responsibility to move their life forward. They avoid the label of a victim and take the responsibility to do what? To move their life forward. It is impossible to grow to any significant way if you don't take responsibility for yourself and for your life. It is impossible to grow in any significant way if you don't take responsibility for your life. I close with an equation that I learned from Jack Cranfield. It says, event of life plus our response equals the outcome we get in life. Event of life plus what? Plus our response equals the outcome we get in life. So the event in life, good or bad, we have no control over it. Okay? But our outcome, we have complete control, absolute control. How we respond to the event of life, we have absolute control over. And it's our response that determines the outcome, good or bad. So if you respond favorably to a bad experience, what happens? You get a good outcome. If you respond to a good experience positively, you get good outcome. So we always have responsibility for the outcome we create. So as a roundup, 5 ways to turn your bad experience to growth opportunity in life and business. Choose a positive life philosophy, okay? A positive stand. Embrace bad experience and use it to develop creativity. Just find one positive thing to do about your bad experience. Embrace the value of bad experience. Every adversity has the seed of a greater benefit. Take responsibility, okay, for your life. And when you learn the lesson, okay, make sure you make the changes. Thank you for listening. If you find it valuable, please help us to share it. See you next week.